Hi, and welcome to another Quick Tip Tuesday. Today's quick tip is know the fees. When it comes to freelance sites, it is important that you are aware of the fees involved. Yes, you can sign up for free. There's free membership, but there are fees involved once you do a transaction. The two terms that I use are client, which is the person receiving the product or service, and then the freelancer, who is the person that provides the product or service. Now, note that when you sign up for these freelance sites, most, if not all of them, have a free membership. Now, I'll also mention quickly that some sites offer upgraded membership plans at a cost, usually some type of a monthly fee, and that in turn lowers the percentage rates you are charged per transaction or per the job that you do. Now, as a transcriptionist, there are certain sites that are used for that service more than others. There are a ton of freelance sites out there, and some of them are more specific for other types of services. So the ones I'm covering are not inclusive. There are many, many more. But again, the tip here is to know the fees, become familiar with the fees that they charge. Okay, so here we go. Upwork. Upwork is formerly Odesk, and they charge a flat 10% fee. That fee goes to the freelancer. It comes off of the contract or payment amount. So say you perform a service and that service you are paid $100 from the client. The client pays the $100, but Odesk or Upwork is going to keep 10% or $10. That means the freelancer will walk away with $90. Elance, which is also owned by Upwork and may be discontinuing soon. So let me make a very good note of that. Elance is going to be going away according to Upwork. Right now, the fee is 8.75%, and that is billed to the freelancer. Guru.com charges 8.95% to the freelancer, and Fiverr charges to the client and the freelancer. Please make note of this. Some of these sites are not just charging the freelancer, the client is also going to get a fee as well. They charge 50 cents up to a $10 sale or a $10 transaction. Anything up $10 above is going to be a 5% charge to you, the client, 20% to the freelancer. So that means that you do a job for $5 on Fiverr, the freelancer is only going to keep $4. The client is getting charged that $5, but they are also on top of that at $5 sale, you're going to get charged a 50-cent fee on top of that. So you'd pay $5.50 when the freelancer is going to get $4. Please make note of these fees. Domingo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This appears to be a newer site out there. And it's unconfirmed to me. I've noted this. It's unconfirmed to me whether or not this is a 15% fee. I had requested them to let me know what their fee is, and I haven't heard back from them yet. So please check them out. I didn't see any fees listed on their website either. Freelancer.com is charging a 3% fee to the client with a minimum of $3. And then they are on top of that charging a 10% fee to the freelancer with a $5 minimum. DigiServed, I also have come across, and I think that's a new and upcoming site as well. They are charging 5% service fee to the freelancer. So for every transaction you do, you're going to get charged 5%. Now, for the first transaction that you do for a client, you will be charged 10%. And according to their website, any other bills or charges between you and the client, between the client and the freelancer, is zero. You're only going to get the 5% service fee each time. So for instance, if a client hires you as the freelancer to do a job, and that job's a $100 job, you're going to get the $5 service fee and the $10, or excuse me, 10% matching fee. So basically for that first job, you would pay 15%. Now, if the client rehires you as the freelancer for a second job, that second job, you are going to get the 5% service fee, but you are not going to pay the 10%. Again, I have not confirmed Damongo's fees, and I've noted here about Freelancer and DigiServed where these prices are upfront fees. What I'm talking about when I say upfront fees means if you've agreed to a price, so this client has agreed to hire you for a certain amount, say $100, you have to pay these fees upfront as the freelancer. And then once the client pays you, you keep that amount. So let me repeat that. These are that I've noted here are upfront fees, meaning the client hires you, say for a job for $100, you have to pay 10% to DigiServed, or you have to pay this 10%, this 15% to DigiServed, this 10% to Freelancer before you even see any money from the client. So please make note of those upfront fees as well. Now, I'm not an affiliate or an employee of any of these sites. I do work off of some of these sites, but I'm not going to tell you which ones I prefer or don't prefer or have any problems with or don't have any problems with. I just really want the tip today to be know the fees. Please, please, please. Do the research, go online, check the sites out, and know the fees before you start working on these sites so that you don't get blindsided. I will put in the notes below this video some links to the fee pages for these freelance sites so that you can quickly pop over there and look them up for yourself, because in this ever-changing world, these prices, these percentages, these fees may and probably will change. So you want to make sure that you keep up to date and informed on what they are. So I hope you found this information useful. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you catch all upcoming tips and other videos that will be coming up in the future. So thanks for watching and best wishes.